There we go. Welcome back, everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about we previously listened to on blogging theology on Bert Herman and what's the other one? The Dr. Brown's name. Is the latest? Is the blogging theology latest video, and he talked a lot. They talked about existence of God, if there is one, and the suffering in the world and stuff like that. And my idea was I want to talk a little bit about it, to tell my take on it. If we're gonna start with the existence of God, like, of course I believe it. There is one creator, and and for me, it's the main thing is why I believe it is on like the continuity theory. He got me. Continuity theory, because it has to exist, like everything is dependent. We all are dependent things, and for us to exist, there has to then be something that, oh my god, that, how should you say it? This is like transcend us. And many more things, like, because if you look like, for me, like when I read the Quran, my god, when I really look around our world, I see beautiful things, like everything is so perfect. Everything is perfect. It's created perfectly. Like, I know this common argument, like if there's a God, I don't know. If you want to ask, like, you want the keys for for the basement, then you have to ask the janitor, and the janitor then in turn will says, I cannot, I have to ask for my boss, and that boss will ask, no, I cannot, because I have to ask for my boss, and like it's continuously go around and around, and it never ends. So there has so someone has to be outside the system that can say, yes, you can have the keys, or no, you cannot have the keys. This is what I believe.
Nothing satisfies like a 3-round burst.
And to move on to the next point, like why this suffering in this world, like I believe, like, because we have a moral compass, and that we have to believe in something, because there will be otherwise no justice. Like, will always be evil. Like, how could he be behind me? For me, there has to be a divine justice. Like, how should I say, like a creator that has the full authority. Because despite there's a lot of suffering, but if you don't believe in, especially in afterlife, that will make sure that everything will be just like get their justice, then how can you how should I say this, or how should I explain it? This, like, I wanted divine just. All right, this, yeah. Now it clicked to me what I wanted to say. Unless if there's no, that is no justice, like why does not, like, then why don't we just create more suffering? Because if you don't believe in an afterlife, especially for what I believe, then we all can do whatever we want, because this is only this life. Like we can, like all the evils, like we can do and cause more suffering, because at the end of the day it's what you will be, very selfish, arrogant. Then there's no check on that human species, like as a whole, like how evil you can get. But despite all this, these are like inside of us, telling us this is wrong. Like committing murder, like that you want to get out of all these different types of suffering. And I believe that and I believe that's our creator, Allah in my case, that believes that yes, without yeah, because we have this inherent, like we have justice inside of us, that when someone does us wrong, and if someone is suffering, that you want, all of us has something innate that we want to help. That we want to help other people. And I don't think like this cannot be explained otherwise, I believe. This is like my basic view on suffering